Trading card games have never been more popular. From Yu-Gi-Oh to Pokemon to Magic the Gathering, we're in a golden age of cardboard collecting. But behind the packs and tournaments, something's going wrong. Really wrong. Local card shops are the lifeblood of the TCG community and are struggling. And the root cause? TCG cost inflation. Let's break down why rising prices are hurting your local game stores more than anyone else. Segment 1, the TCG boom. In the last few years, trading card games have exploded. COVID lockdowns, influencers, and a rise in nostalgia created the perfect storm. Cards that used to be worth cents were suddenly skyrocketing in value. Sealed products sold out everywhere. Everyone wanted on the next big pool. But while collectors and investors were celebrating, local game stores, the community centers of this hobby, started feeling the pressure. Segment 2, how inflation happens in TCGs. Let's talk about inflation. TCG inflation isn't just cards becoming more expensive on eBay, it's sealed product going up in MSRP. It's publishers printing premium sets more frequently, and it's the secondary market becoming more unpredictable. Take Magic the Gathering. A standard booster box used to cost around $100. Now you've got collector boxes selling for well over $250 right out of the gate. Pokemon MSRP has risen. Even Yu-Gi-Oh is pushing more premium reprints, and for local stores that creates a nasty double-edged sword. Segment 3, why it hurts local shops. Here's the problem. Local shops buy their product at wholesale, usually 60 to 80% of MSRP. But as MSRP rises, so does their cost, and stores aren't always guaranteed allocation. So if they want to compete with big box retailers or online giants, they either have to raise prices or take a loss. And here's the kicker, at a certain price point, players just stop buying. If a booster box hits $140, $150 or more, especially for standard sets with low competitive value, a lot of customers will simply just walk away. That's not just a lost sale, that's an unsold case sitting on the shelf, gathering dust and tying up the store's cash. Now you might think, well, just order less, right? But here's the catch. Local game stores are often forced into ordering product they know they may not sell. Why? Because many TCG publishers and other distributors have a silent policy. If you don't consistently buy each release, you simply get cut off. You skip a set or two, suddenly your allocation gets slashed. Or worse, you're removed from the distro list entirely. So now stores are stuck in a dangerous loop. If they don't buy the overpriced, underperforming sets, they risk not being able to sell the next popular one. And if they do buy, they might be left holding inventory that nobody wants. This means that even though the players are being priced out, the stores can't stop ordering. And that's a death spiral. High prices push consumers away, but if the stores don't play the game, they're out completely. Segment 4, distributor problems and allocation. Even worse, distributors aren't consistent. During product hype cycles like a new Pokemon set or a Magic anniversary, small stores often get cut from allocations. The big chains get first dibs. That leaves local stores scrambling or buying at scalper prices just to meet demand. How do you run events when you can't get the product? How do you build a community when you can't offer fair pricing? TCG communities were built at LGSs, and as such, they, in my opinion, should get priority over big box stores. Segment 5, power creep and chase cards. Publishers aren't helping. They've leaned into chase cards, serialized numbers, alternate art foils, cards meant to spike secondary value. That gets collectors excited, but it also means casual players just can't keep up. And local stores trying to foster healthy metagames, they now have to choose between stocking expensive singles that price players out or not carrying them at all and losing customers. The bigger picture, segment 6. All of this pushes players away from physical stores. If they're just buying singles online and skipping events, local shops become obsolete. And once they're gone, so is your Friday night Magic, your pre-release tournaments, your spot to trade cards or meet friends. These places aren't just stores. They're hubs, they're communities, and TCG inflation threatens to price them out of existence. In conclusion, so what can you do? Simply support your LGS, buy local, attend events, and even if the cost a little more, you're investing in your community, not just cardboard. But let's be honest, this shouldn't all fall on players and store owners. The real pressure needs to be put on the publishers and distributors, the ones profiting most off this system. Publishers like Wizards of the Coast have flooded the market with overpriced premium products, while selling direct through Amazon and cutting into their own retailers. Distributors follow suit, raising wholesale prices, demanding stores buy every set, and punishing those who don't. It's a rigged system, and without change from the top, even the most loyal communities can't keep these stores alive. Speak up, push for fair allocation, push for transparency, support your LGS, but make sure the companies profiting from this hobby respect them too. If you believe the TCG community deserves better, please like, please subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And without further ado, remember y'all, junk it out and have a great day.